Do y'all remember the time that SpongeBob and Patrick were trying to be entrepreneurs, but they ended up getting stalked by a dude who was addicted to chocolate?
Chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate!
Yeah, honestly, if I were them, that would have been my last day selling chocolate, because why is your neck so long, hard, and girthy right now? Basically, what happened is Patrick and SpongeBob got into reading the ad about entrepreneurship, right? But honestly, they have no idea what entrepreneurship is until Squidward explains it to them, so they think it's a good idea to go around selling stuff. They inevitably settle on started selling chocolate. Now, mind you, this is the first man they're encountering while starting their new business, so you think everything's gonna go nice and normal. They introduce themselves, they introduce the product, and then the guy just starts tripping for no damn reason. I seriously think this man had an addiction in his past life or just recently gotten over one, because there's no reason he should be reacting like this. Man basically calls them to back up and chases them down the road like it's bad, yo. So basically, they spend the rest of the episode trying to sell chocolate and end up getting scammed by this bastard. Not once, but twice they ended up getting scammed by this bastard because he just lives in the house next door. Then they try to sell the chocolate to the orange popsicle hoe over here, but it doesn't work at all either. But then guess who comes out of the cut when they finally find a chocolate bar to sell?
For the night. Chocolate!
I'm sorry, it's the breathing, yo. What the hell? Like, so then SpongeBob and Patrick realize that the way they're selling is currently not working, so they realize they have to pivot in the way that they're selling with their product. They soon realize they have to start stretching the truth in order to sell what they're trying to make back. This is where we get one of the funniest characters in all of SpongeBob history.
What's all that yelling?
I ain't gonna lie, shorty look like my ex's mom. Like, bro, why did their faces look like this when they were like, oh, that's her mama, she old as dog shit. But it turns out that this old lady and her almost deceased, somewhat already dead mama wants to buy the chocolate. And finally, SpongeBob and Patrick go on a selling chocolate spree. Now, did they lie to get most of these sales? Yes, but at the end of the day, whenever someone's selling a product, they do stretch the truth a little bit just to get a little bit more business. Now, not everybody does that, but some of the biggest market employers kind of do. But then they finally run into Mr. Glass Bones and Paper Skin over here. And it turns out SpongeBob and Patrick buy his chocolate, but it turns out they got scammed 3 times by the same purple fish scammer artist con man dude fish person thing. And then guess who pops up one more time for one last jump scare out of nowhere? Where did you come from? Oh my god. They are terrified, yo. I ain't gonna lie, if a motherfucker crept up behind me and my man screaming about chocolate so much that we flew off and he got his belly button showing, best believe I'm filing a restraining order.
Finally! I've been trying to catch you boys all day! Now that I've got you right where I want you, I'd like to buy all your chocolate.
You fat fin back having ass bitch. Why didn't you say that earlier? You traumatized these boys so much that Patrick ended up shitting out chocolate bars. But in the end, Patrick and SpongeBob got all of their money because this dude was addicted to chocolate bars. And what did they ended up spending it on, you ask? A fancy dinner party for themselves, and as well as the 2 old ladies that they met earlier. But as you all know the saying, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. See y'all later.